food around Mohegan Sun, is it good or is it standard casino food?
With 43 different dining options, yes, I said 43, Mohegan Sun has something for everyone. They have luxury fine dining, sit-down casual dining, as well as quick service that we are all very familiar with. For me, one of the things I love about Mohegan Sun is the coffee selection. If you are a coffee person like me, you are never at a loss at Mohegan Sun. They got Dunkin'. There is a second Dunkin' Donuts. Krispy Kreme number 1. And we have yet another Krispy Kreme donuts. This one's kind of fun because this one has the conveyor belt, which is just like super fun to watch. I don't know why I find the conveyor belt so entertaining, but it is. And down in between the shops, you have Krispy Kreme number 3. Yes, I said Krispy Kreme number 3. So if you want Krispy Kreme, you can get it. And we've got my favorite place in the world, Starbucks. In our theme of never being without coffee, we also have the Crafty Star. Now this is their own like little coffee shop that they have. I've tried it before, the coffee's pretty good. I do tend to stick to Starbucks though. The night I was there, I decided to make a reservation at Sol Toro. Sol Toro is the Mexican cantina that is located on the lower level of the casino. I've always wanted to eat at Sol Toro, and this one is very hard to get into. I suggest a reservation. With any good Mexican restaurant, you are given your salsa and chips when you arrive at your table, and they were delish. To drink, I got the guava margarita because you need to get a margarita, and I got the tahini spice on the rim as recommended by my server. So let's see. And that is good. As we know, I am not the biggest tequila person, and that is a good margarita. It's not overbearing. It's nice and sweet. The guava is so balanced. The tahini adds just like that nice little something extra to it. This is definitely great. We are going to enjoy our night. At every table to start, you get your chips and your salsa. Let's get a good little bit on there. Let's see. There we go. Okay. Okay. You can taste that everything is so super fresh. It's so good. The salsa doesn't have that much of a kick. It has a little bit of a ting to it, but not super spicy. So if spicy's not your thing, you're good. This is just really good, and the chip is great. It's got an amazing brunch. I like this. For an appetizer, I ordered the tableside guacamole, and it was 1000% worth it. The reason I'm doing a voiceover while we are watching this amazing worker make the guacamole is because I wanted to make sure everybody knew that I asked for consent before I recorded her doing her job. She was more than happy to be recorded and very accommodating. The reason I'm stressing this is we always want to show respect to the workers at the restaurants when we are there, whether or not we are recording. I wanted to have this on film to show to everyone, so I made sure she was okay with it. And if she had said, no, I prefer not to be recorded, I 100% would have put the phone down and respected that, because the workers work so hard and they deserve to have the consent to do their jobs and do it well. So please, if you're ever in a situation like this, ask your workers before you record them if it's okay. Thank you. So I couldn't not get the tableside guac. I love guacamole, so it looks so good.
guys, like, it is so fresh. It was literally made in front of us. It is so good. I asked for medium, and I don't really feel too big of a kick, so you could definitely do the spicy even if you're not super into spicy. They do ask you if you want mild, medium, or hot. It's awesome. It's so good. It's so fresh. I'm going to devour this. I love it so much.
For my entree, I got the carne asada rice bowl, which is filet tips, rice, peppers, roasted corn, avocado, pico de gallo, cilantro, and queso fresco. Now, the reason you're getting a voiceover for this instead of me talking while I'm there like I normally do is I started a conversation with the people sitting next to me. We were all there for the Dancing with the Stars tour, and we started talking about what we were the most excited for. Go check out my video up on the channel now about the Dancing with the Stars tour. But now, this carne asada rice bowl was so good. The steak was cooked perfectly with a very balanced amount of seasoning where there wasn't too much of a kick. Everything in there was so absolutely fresh, and nothing seemed to overpower each other.
We're going to do a sky view wrap up of my dinner at Toro last night because I had to rush out of there to get to Dancing with the Stars. So I got the carne asada bowl. It was so good. Oh my god, the steak was so flavorful. Everything was so balanced. It was absolutely to die for. Toro as a whole was amazing. Like, that's the thing, is Mohegan Sun actually has some really great restaurants at it. I've never had one of the sit-down meals where I was disappointed when I ate. And I've done Michael Jordan Steakhouse, MJ 23, Toro now, Balo, like Tom's Watch Bar. All the food is really good if you go to the sit-down places. So it's definitely worth it to come here and try different foods.
So after the show, I was starving, and it was very crowded down there because there was a lot of people, and I didn't feel like wandering around to try to find a place to eat. So we ordered some room service. I got pizza and a Sprite. Let me show it off. So the Sprite comes as like the little bottle, and they give you a cup of ice, which I think that's really cool. The pizza is like an actual like huge ass pizza. I didn't think it was gonna be that big. But, oh, doesn't look that bad. Nice little pepperoni pizza. We are not going to eat all this, so we will be bringing a lot of this home probably. So with the pizza, they also send you this like little container of cheese, salt, pepper, and red pepper flakes. So if you like to add that stuff onto your pizza, you have that option. Room service is something that I do enjoy at hotels. It's nice to be able to just go back to your room and chill and eat after you've been doing whatever it is you've been doing all day. So after the show, I decided some food was needed, and we did some pizza. Let's give it a try. As you can see, the pizza was very messy. I mean, it's not a great pizza. It's mediocre at best. I have definitely had better. It's really just like late night. I've had a few drinks. I was at a show. Pizza. Yeah, it's not great. I'm gonna eat some of it, not all of it. Again, joys of a GLP-1 medication. I get full very fast and don't eat much to begin with. So this pizza is really quite the waste of money, but I was hungry and didn't feel like dealing with the crowds downstairs on the main floor. So room service was the option. But yeah, if you're at Mohegan Sun, there is definitely much better food than this room service pizza. I hate to say it, because for the most part, I think Mohegan Sun has pretty good food, but this is not it. Not it. We're gonna eat some of it, but it's not it.
The Farm Italy is like recently redone. This is where I ate last time. So if you're curious about the restaurant that it was before, Balo, I have that in my food tour from Mohegan Sun the first time that I did this. I will post the link in the description, but the food there was absolutely delicious. I don't know though, because it has switched over to be Farm Italy, but it's still Balo. So I'm sure the food is still great, but I don't actually know. They used to have this more like open. They put this wall up though, that like blocks you off more from all the people on the outside in the casino area. So that's an interesting change. If sit-down food isn't your thing while you are at some place like Mohegan Sun, you do have options like Jersey Mike's. And this Jersey girl loves Jersey Mike's. Literally ate it last night for dinner. It's amazing. There is the Crafty Slice, which is like a grab and go food place here with like just pizza, wings, things like that. It is open, as you can see, later in the day. So this is one of those good options when you're here late at night like I was. Maybe the pizza would have been better if I went here. For a less familiar, more quick service dining option, there is the Sunrise Square Food Court. It has very standard, like Chinese takeout food. I haven't eaten here. It was actually closed for a lot of the times that I've been here. It wasn't open. I do know it is open now, but I had reservations during this trip, so I didn't stop here. But maybe on the next Mohegan Sun food tour. For when you want more familiar food, there is Chick-fil-A. I have never eaten Chick-fil-A. I'm very anti-Chick-fil-A. But Chick-fil-A is an option. Underneath the Chick-fil-A, you have Frank Pepe Pizza, which I don't think is the pizza that I had delivered to my room because that pizza was awful. I've never actually tried this, but there's a nice little sitting pizza place here that you can get some more familiar food. Up the escalator is where we have a lot of the food options. So let's go. Tom's Watch Bar is the first one you're gonna see, and it is a bar. It's got pretty good food. I've eaten here a long time ago. I also stopped in there last night before the Dancing with the Stars tour for some drinks. And the drinks were really good. Tom's Watch Bar is someplace that does have breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So you can stop in there in the morning to get some breakfast, get some good food throughout the day, or like I did last night and just stop in and get a drink. The Lansdowne Pub is an Irish pub. It is standard Irish pub food fare. You can get your traditional things. I've never eaten here. I do love an Irish pub, so I don't know why I've never eaten here, but maybe one of these days I'll stop in and get it. But yeah, Lansdowne is going to be your standard Irish pub fare. Lots of seating, great bar area. Then right next to it, we have the Avalon Nightclub. The Avalon Nightclub is a nightclub. Never been in there. I've never really been a club person, so I've never been in there, but it's a club. On the other side of the Avalon Nightclub is Summer Shack. Now, Summer Shack is a seafood place, so this is a place that a lot of people are gonna love, but not me. Fun fact about me, I am allergic to seafood, so I will actually never be trying Summer Shack, but it's very spacious, it's seafood, people love seafood. If you can eat it, you're not like me, try it out. But I will unfortunately never be able to give you a recommendation on this because I could go to the hospital, and we're not going to do that. Safety first. Another place I will not be eating, but is here, is this lovely little sushi place. I'm sure a lot of people would love that. Continuing with what is available, we have Tao. Now, Tao is high-end Asian food dining. I wanted to try to get a reservation here while I was here, but I was not able to. Maybe next time. One of the more fun places to eat is Tuscany. It is in the waterfall right in front of our beautiful structure. Tuscany is another place that I haven't tried yet, but I totally would. It's standard Italian fare. Usually you can get a reservation there because it is just standard Italian food. But I think the idea of dining in the waterfall is pretty cool. So one of these days we'll check it out. Now we are heading to where we are getting brunch today. And I'm so excited because it's at Michael Jordan Steakhouse. I love Michael Jordan Steakhouse. I've gotten dinner before at Michael Jordan Steakhouse, but I've never had brunch, so let's see how it is.
Yeah, I got a lot of shit taken to my dad.
choose because there's like 18 things I want to try.
I'll do it before she puts her own fork in.
Is there anything else that you might need? You guys enjoy.
Okay, so our first drink, we got a complimentary mimosa. Mimosa is just like what makes brunch perfect. We love a complimentary mimosa. And then we choose to get for ourselves a latte. That is a really good latte. Really good. And I know my coffee. I'm not gonna lie, if you come with other people, those booths are so nice. I need to come here with people. Okay, so this is pumpkin spice French toast. Oh my god. Oh, look at this. Oh my god. And then we have the maple cinnamon roll. It comes out in a hot skillet with cinnamon cream cheese frosting. Ecstatic. And clearly I am not going to be finishing all of this. As we know, my stomach doesn't handle food that much anymore, and I even like pre-GLP-1, I would not be able to eat all this, but it all sounded so good. So my family is gonna be really happy when I get home later. So the pumpkin spice French toast, it has, let's see, can we get a better view of it? It has a pumpkin spice mascarpone on it, so let's see. Next up, we're gonna try this maple cinnamon roll. I don't even know like how to dig into it because it's in the skillet. So the server said that the frosting is actually like made fresh on the premises. So. Oh my gosh. Okay. There's the maple syrup is like on the bottom of the skillet, so like when you cut into it, you get all the maple coming up with it. And then we have the frosting on the top that we just kind of like scoop a little bit on. This is amazing.
Was walking along some train tracks or something, and like fell and hit her knee.
It's so sweet, but it's not like overbearingly sweet. It is perfectly cooked. It's so warm because it's in the skillet. This is one of the best things I think I've ever had, like just in general at a brunch. Obsessed with this. Obsessed. That cinnamon roll is seriously, it is amazing. Like if you're coming to Michael Jordan Steakhouse for brunch, do not order this. It is so light and fluffy, but the outside of it is like nice and crisp. Like I said, because it's in the skillet, its steak is nice and hot for you. The maple syrup is literally in the bottom of the skillet, so it's like absorbed.
And you're doing well
into
over
it.
here, honey.
As always, we always pause for our servers and talk to them and give them respect. They work hard, they deserve it. But yeah, the maple syrup is like absorbed into the bottom of it, and when you cut into it, you get this like good amount on it. The frosting on the top is so fresh and so good and so balanced. It is amazing. And I love a cinnamon roll. Like I consider cinnamon one of my favorite foods, as weird as that is. This is the best thing ever. Love it. The last thing we got to try is the sausage, egg, and cheese biscuit sandwich. It is huge and it looks great. It's a cheddar biscuit too, not just like a standard buttermilk. And you get these nice roasted potatoes with it too. I forget how I can't eat food anymore. The foodie brain still orders all the food, but I am not gonna finish this either. We've already wrapped up the French toast and the cinnamon roll. We're gonna see what we get down to this. Potato. Very crisp on the outside, soft on the inside. Really great seasoning on them too.
I know she knows this for you.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm not sure how to eat this because it's so big. Okay, we're gonna cut it because the biscuit is very flaky, which is good. We want a flaky biscuit, but it's making it hard to like pick it up, so we're gonna cut it. We're gonna try to do a bite with everything on it. See how this goes. Now that we are done with our brunch, let's talk a little bit more about it. So that sausage and egg sandwich, it was good. The complaint I have about it is the fact that it was like a spicy Italian sausage and not a breakfast sausage. I really would have preferred it if it was a breakfast sausage instead of the spicy Italian. The biscuit was light and flaky. It was great. There wasn't that much of a cheddar taste to it, but it was good. It was very well balanced. It was. Overall, the brunch was delicious. The cinnamon roll was the best thing though. By far, the best thing. I love Michael Jordan Steakhouse. So if you're at Mohegan Sun, dinner, brunch, whatever, stop by Michael Jordan Steakhouse. It is so good. And honestly, it was reasonably affordable. I got a latte, the bottled still water, the mimosa's complimentary, the sausage and egg sandwich, the cinnamon roll, and the French toast. And it only cost $64. So it wasn't that badly priced either. It was actually really good. And if you want to eat somewhere Michael Jordan, but you don't want to do the steakhouse, you also got MJ 23 over there, which I have eaten out before too, prior to me starting my YouTube channel. So I don't have like a review of that, but always willing to come back and try it again. Again, for some more familiar food, but maybe a little sit down, Johnny Rockets. Hash House A Go-Go is another place that you can get breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I've never eaten here. It's usually like pretty packed, so I never end up making it in here. And then another little bit of familiar food, if you just want a burger, we got Bobby's Burger Palace as well. It's kind of small, but there's room, and it's food you know is good. Comics Roadhouse is exactly what you would expect it to be. It is a bar. It gets stand-up comedy. It gets live music. It has a mechanical bull. It is just like a fun additional thing to do on your nights here at Mohegan Sun. The Shed is one of the newer dining locations that they have. They serve brunch, lunch, and dinner. We have not tried this yet. Maybe in the future we will come try the Shed. In the end, what did we learn about the food at Mohegan Sun? It's always a win. The food here is so good, especially the sit-down places. Oh, I just almost fell. But the sit-down places are great. There's so many different options, so many great options. There's affordable and more high-end. You also have your familiar things like Chick-fil-A, which I do not endorse eating at. I never will endorse eating at Chick-fil-A. Don't go to Chick-fil-A. If you know, you know. But the food here is great, and there's tons of coffee options, which is a win for me. So come to Mohegan Sun, try out some food. It's definitely worth it. If you liked this video, please like, subscribe, and share, and I hope you find your magical balance.